Hi, welcome to Brick and Bricks. I'm your host, Neil. This is week 9 of Vaders Castle. 8 weeks we've gotten into this. I think the longest part of it was probably just getting those the cliff all built up and for the castle to sit on top. So we're finally getting into the castle itself. We started Vader's Hangar last week. We got into it, a little bit of detail into it. Now we got the other half of that to finish up, as well as the secondary hangar. I've got a good idea for that. Watching Rogue One, checking out the different structures, the sides, the back of Vaders Castle, I still have to do this according to what works. What works in a computer-generated scenario doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work here. But overall, we've gotten it pretty good. If you look at the Vader Lego set, the bottom of it is the hangar. I chose to do the same thing here, but I went into more detail with it. Of course, there's going to be things when you put together, you're like, I'm not so sure about that. And of course, other things that you're going to love. But anyway, let's talk about theories. Ahsoka ended. I liked it. I thought it was relatively great. You got Balin's skull standing on the finger of the father, at the end of it. Anakin seems to become a Mortis god in a way, and it seems to be in the direction that it's headed. So I can't wait to see how that continues and where that continues, and maybe who's going to replace that actor, how they're going to deal with that. You're always wondering. But the problem is we are in the season of the writer's strike is over, but we still have the actor strike going on and everything else. So we don't know when we're going to get new Star Wars content. That just sucks. But anyway, I love the Adeloff theories, and of course, if you're going to do a YouTube channel and you're going to put your theory out there, I'm probably going to watch it. But look, if you're going to use Lord of the Rings Elf Queen as Adeloff, and people like me who watched Lord of the Rings and know who she is, we're going to recognize that right away. I thought it was funny looking. There you are, Elf Queen, trying to be all vicious with some teeth. But anyway, let's get into this build. All right, my friends, so this week we're going to continue on with the hangar section. We're going to finish up on this side. We're going to move over to this side, and then we got the back section we're going to finish up. We still got a lot of thought to put into what we want to do in here. I'm not going to leave it hollow. I've already done all that down below. I want to build. All right, but we still have a lot of thought to put into this section here. But let's continue on with this section here, just because we can't move into this section until this one is done. So let's just get at it. this hanger this week pretty decently. We got to continue on with it next week. You know, we got to finish up in here. I'm going to start working here and then work my way this way. The main support for this section is right here and right here that runs through it. The third section has two supports and a third. It's a tripod. I had to be able to mount it somehow. So, you know, it's been a big puzzle, but it's been a lot of fun. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got done this week. All right, so as you can see, we got this hanger door in as well as we started with the back. Now, I wasn't positive on what I was going to do here, but I wanted to put a hanger. I ended up putting a military hanger for vehicles in there. Doesn't mean it's really there, not positive, but I don't have a spec of the castle that way. When Director Krennic's shuttle flies over top of this section and lands on top, we never see what's inside. So this is what I went with, just to fill in some space. And of course, we had to finish up the paneling and door on this side, which took quite a bit of time. Now I'm using a tile here to hold the two sections together. So like if I want to split it apart, I have to pop the tiles off. They're like a safety. And of course, we have this split here that runs through this section, but that goes into the third base there. So as you can see, it just runs continuously. And we still have more work to do on Vader's hanger here. I just love when he just chokes the living shit out of somebody, so there it is. All right, my friends, if you like what you saw here this week, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Lets me know I'm doing a good job, and of course that helps the algorithm out to other LEGO people that might be interested in something like this. And of course, you know, if you got a good idea, want to talk LEGO, want to talk Star Wars, got a question, go ahead and put that down in the comments below, and you know, I'll be sure to get to that quickly. And of course, you know, it takes you a second, but to me it means an awful lot. We cannot grow here as a family of Breaking Bricks unless you hit that subscribe button. So please do. And if you hit the notification bell as well, you're going to know when I'm uploading content. Otherwise, I'll see you here next week when we continue on with this on Breaking Bricks.